The biggest Friday nights of Marvin Gaye's Got to Give It Up. Presented to you by Soulful Charts. So the name of this Soulful Chart series is Just Got Paid. It's inspired by the title and song lyric of Johnny Kemp's 1988 New Jack Swing hit. In this series, we highlight soulful party hit songs of the past that were hot in the clubs during the peak of their popularity on the Billboard charts. Here's the criteria. The party record must have been at its peak popularity. That means in the top 10 or pretty close on the R&B and or pop chart, as well as the dance club songs chart around the same time period. Okay, so let me give a full disclosure before we get started on today's episode. Marvin Gaye is my favorite soul singer of all time. The man had the silkiest voice in the R&B game, just as Frankie Beverly and Mays told us in their famous tribute record to the Washington, D.C. born crooner. I could devote an entire YouTube channel to the sound and lyrics of Marvin Gaye, easy. That's how deep my love and appreciation is for his music. With that said, this episode of Just Got Paid is about the biggest dance record of his career. Got to Give It Up. The music world was in the latter years of the disco era when Got to Give It Up debuted on the dance club chart on April 2nd, 1977. The dance record entered the R&B singles chart a week later, and then the mainstream pop singles chart a week after that. By the end of April, the week of the 30th, Got to Give It Up was number 29 on the pop chart, number 4 on the dance chart, and peaked at number 1 on the R&B singles chart. It was number 1 on that chart for 3 consecutive weeks. Got to Give It Up spent 5 total weeks at number 1 on the R&B chart. The party record also went number 1 on the pop and dance chart for 1 week each, respectively. But when was Got to Give It Up the hottest across all 3 charts? Well, Got to Give It Up was in a top 10 position on each of the 3 charts at the same time over a period of 7 consecutive weeks. In fact, the record was in the top 5 across all 3 charts over 3 of those 7 consecutive weeks. So let's drill down a bit more into the chart performance of Got to Give It Up. The song had its best monthly performance across all 3 charts in June 1977. But during its strongest 7-week period, between May the 14th and June 25th, Got to Give It Up was in the top 5 on the R&B chart for all 7 of those weeks and spent 3 of those 7 weeks at number 1 on that chart. As for the dance chart, Got to Give It Up was in the top 5 for 4 of those 7 weeks. It peaked at number 1 on that chart the week of May 21st. The 70s Disco Jam spent 6 of those 7 weeks in the top 5 on the pop chart, peaking at number 1 the week of May the 25th. Got to Give It Up's biggest Friday was June 3rd, 1977. On that Friday summer night, Got to Give It Up was number 4 on the pop chart, number 3 on the dance chart, and number 1 on the R&B chart. Got to Give It Up was one of the biggest disco records of the 70s. Even though Marvin Gaye was a silky soul singer known for his socially conscious masterpieces and smooth, seductive ballads, Got to Give It Up is one of his biggest hits. Were you out at the club dancing to Marvin Gaye's Got to Give It Up on any of those 7 Friday nights during the summer of '77? Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button and leave your thoughts in the comments. You have a soulful music topic you would like to see featured on Soulful Charts? Let me know and maybe I'll give it a go in an upcoming episode. I encourage you to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell in order to be notified when new videos get released. And one more thing, share this channel with other connoisseurs of soul music. Peace.